ANGABUA Esquire, a legal practitioner in Cameroon. In today's video, we'll be talking about taxation in Cameroon. Taxation will be one of your main concerns if you are moving to Cameroon, especially if you intend to work in Cameroon. Most workers, including expatriates, have to pay income tax or corporate tax. In fact, the tax rate for them when it concerns income tax is from 10% to 30%, depending on your income threshold yearly. Those earning more than 5 million francs CFA per year have to pay 35% income rate. Note that the tax year begins on the 1st of January and ends on the 31st of December each year. Now, types of taxes. Cameroon's tax system includes two different types of taxes. That is to say, the direct and the indirect taxes. For direct taxes, we have the corporate tax, we have the personal income tax, we have permits, we have licenses, and property tax. On the indirect taxes, we'll be looking at VAT, registration fees, stamp duties, special tax on petroleum products, and special income taxes. Now, what is personal income tax? Personal income tax applies to all residents in Cameroon, including expatriates who are earning from Cameroonian sources of income. These include employees, pensioners, traders, farmers, artisans, landlords, and other professionals. In Cameroon, taxable income sources are as follows: wages, pension, and annuities. Profit received by traders, artisan, farmers, and liberal profession. Property income, movable capital, whether assimilated or distributed by corporation to people who are not known to the tax authority. The tax rate ranges as follows, as will be displayed on the screen. And also note that an additional 10% municipal tax applies to the taxes as displayed on the screen. Now, we'll be looking at what is a corporate tax. Corporate tax directly applies to all corporate profits over a 12-month period corresponding to a fiscal year. However, if a company has come into operation only 6 months before the end of the fiscal year, it is allowed to submit its first report 18 months later. Corporate taxpayers are legal persons. That is to say, they are corporations, even when it comes to sole traders. Corporate taxpayers are partnerships, syndicates, civil society which have opted for corporate tax. Corporate taxpayers are public institutions, regional and local authority, public and legal persons who are engaged in gainful activities. Taxable income is then constituted by operational revenue, regardless of its nature, performed by the company during the fiscal year and after deduction of related expenses. Furthermore, corporate tax only applies to companies whose revenue is generated in Cameroon. The business has to be conducted within an institutional framework or through a representative whose professional profile is indistinguishable from that of the company. Corporate tax is levied at a rate of 35% plus a 10% municipal tax rate. The tax return must be submitted to the tax authority at least on the 15th of March of each fiscal year. Now, to conclude today's video, we'll be looking on how to declare taxes in Cameroon. To declare your taxes in Cameroon, you are required to visit the General Taxation Directorate. That is to say, you are to visit the divisional or the council area where your business is located. Alongside with your taxpayer's card, the pre-filled statement, and the proof of income. This can also be performed online on the General Tax Directorate's website. Note that the tax card is also valid for 2 years and is renewable. Foreigners working or residing in Cameroon can apply for this tax card at the nearest tax office to his or her place of residence. As lawyers, we should be the fortress of the oppressed and the nemesis of the oppressor. Have a nice day, my people. I'm CHUO ANGABUA Esquire, a barrister and solicitor of the Supreme Court of Nigeria and Cameroon. I'm a notary public of the Southwest Court of Appeal in Cameroon. I'm an associate member of the Asian Dispute Resolution in Korea. I currently hold an LL.B from the University of Boya, an LL.B from the Nigerian Law School, and a postgraduate diploma in computer science from the Women Empowerment Center in Kumba. I'm currently enrolled at the University of Boya on a master's research program. My focus area as a legal practitioner is centered around the advisory, legal and compliance services with focus on maritime law, taxation and corporate law.